What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Oak Valley, Maine for another segment of Podsquisite Corpsecast. This is the podcast where First Issue Club breaks down every single episode, an issue, I guess, of Exquisite
Yeah, we're going to recap all the
Corpses.
episodes.
I guess when the show comes out. Well, which big news? Movie. Okay. I didn't realize that.
Well, and Andy, you...
So what I saw was the tweet from Michael Walsh, and I'm pretty sure it said movie, animation, video game, and like season 2 of the comic.
Video game is wild
full
to
treatment.
me.
Yeah.
Adaptations on adaptations.
Maybe it's just because Rascal Randy is a character, but I do think that this is kind of Friday Night at Freddy's. Is that the name of that movie?
Five Nights at Freddy's.
Good
try,
flavored.
Coded.
Yes, that there is something about having like the zaniest variety of characters and throwing them into.
It's like if they did the Expendables with all the like kitschy horror people, like Jason and
you're talking about
Annabelle doll.
Our favorite comic, Where Monsters Lie.
Where Monsters Lie by Kyle Starks. Yeah, essentially. But
it's a tournament.
I digress. You're looking at us like we're insane.
No, I've lost the thread of what we're talking about.
Welcome to the show.
So it's Five Nights at Freddy's coded.
Yeah, a little bit to me. So I could see it being successful as a video game or kids being into this thing that has all these horror archetypes in it. And maybe you couldn't do Freddy Krueger in it, but you could do a Freddy Krueger-like character.
Totally.
And people would probably be gaga for that. In any case, Exquisite Corpses number 9 came out this week. And as always, we were jazzed at the Podsquisite Corpsecast office.
It was a buzz.
Yeah. We never look ahead. So every week, it's a surprise when one of these comes out.
Yes.
And we call each other immediately, and we're like, oh my God, it's on the shelf.
Today!
So our guest writer is long title lover, Tyler Boss.
Yeah.
Who you might know from 4 Kids Walk Into a Bank, What's the Furthest Place from Here? We're taking everyone down with us.
Tyler Boss also helped write the song titles for Fall Out Boy and Panic at the Disco.
There you go.
That's a callback to those albums having the longest song title names in the history of the world.
Our guest artist is Valentine Delandro, who I knew from the Kelly Sue DeConnick book, Bitch Planet.
Oh, that's
right. Yeah.
You know, one thing I've noticed about the art across these issues, it really feels like the artists
talked.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't feel like the art is like wild swings from one issue to another.
It almost feels of a flavor of Mike Walsh's work. And
like Silver Coin.
And I don't know if they have conversations about like trying to tone it in to his work so the snippets that the guest creatives do like flow better. Or if it's something where people are just drawing in their own style and like the colorist and inker being the same
that's a good point. Yeah.
is maybe what dials them into each other a little more.
Yeah.
But for a comic that hops around locales so much, it is nice to have the guest creatives in there to really set aside certain scenes that have a little something different about them. So your brain snaps into, oh, I'm in location B right now as opposed to location A.
Totally.
Yeah, helps with the through line of the issues, I think. Our card this week is the Recluse. With this card, since your weapon is a wire trap, your special skill is dealing 3 damage to the first character that attacks you after a turn. So you've got a little bit of a built-in protection there. A lot of these cards I'm finding have really fun, unique scenarios. Like the one last week was you deal a lot of damage, but you skip an entire turn.
That's right.
And in that turn, you could absolutely get annihilated because people know you can't take a turn back, right? This is the case with Leopold Strong card, which was a character who was a badass but got killed the first issue.
First issue.
So there's just some fun parallels between how they handled them in the story and the power set of the card.
Yeah.
So we're still looking forward to the card game. We haven't played it yet, but we're going to try to plan that soon.
For sure.
All right. A lot happens in this issue, but I think fairly breezy read.
Yes.
One of the easier books to get through of the series so far. And I mean that in a good way. Okay, we start in the control room. We've got the players who are still in the game, beginning to discuss endgame scenarios and plan ahead for what's after the tournament.
Collusion.
Yep, everyone kind of sees the writing on the wall, and they're like, how do we start colluding with each other to make the most out of it or make deals?
A lot of ass kissing about to happen.
Yeah, right. I think Foxkiller was the competitor for New York.
Yes.
And New York is getting very boisterous in the control room, and everybody's starting to kiss their ass.
Yeah.
Right after that, we see Carolina, who's in the control room, making a plea to Massachusetts to help save her sister. It's made clear here, this is a point of contention for us, that once your weapon has been destroyed, you're out of the game. You get picked a specific weapon,
right?
And if you can't wield that weapon, you cannot win.
Right.
So she's kind of a lame duck character in the storyline. But Massachusetts alludes to the idea...
Well, not the idea, the literal interpretation
yeah, right,
of the rule.
That they could use this to play to each other's advantage. So we'll get back to exactly what that means later on in the issue when that's made more clear. We've got Pretty Boy who shows up next.
And we just assumed he was dead last issue.
Yeah, he kind of stumbles away, and...
Because I think there was a question... There was even a question mark...
By his name in the bracket.
Yeah.
So he has stumbled upon the lone gunman's mask, which I love as like a cover for his vanity.
Yeah.
Like that was his hindrance that he could not get past being Pretty Boy.
Yes.
So he puts that mask on and is kind of like, this can stay in check. My hang-ups can stay in check while I use my rage right now to finish the game. So he could be a very dangerous player from here on out. And we get a lot of like quick succession updates on different characters here. We've got EMT, Laura hiding in a diner, and Mercs are cleaning house by dousing the place in gasoline, right? They're trying to bring the ring of fire of the city inward to draw everybody towards the center of the city and take care of all these dead bodies. I'm moving quick. Any notes on any of these things?
I've got a fan theory, but I'll leave it till the end.
Yeah, what I like to do with this is I do like to have you do your breakdown, and then we revisit things, because it is fun to kind of get a refresher of the issue. So if you see my timidness, it's because I'm just kind of in awe of your recap of the issue.
All right, our next location jump. Zavi, Mike, and Jason are breaking into a high school.
Hell yeah.
And this is because our conspiracy theorist Mike knows there's an old broadcast radio there, which is like so
Mike.
So conspiracy theory guy to have like a
CB radio.
A CB radio, or like know where the CB radios around town are.
Yeah. Well, I assume it was because he was probably in a ham radio club.
Yeah, probably.
In high school.
During this, Zavi dips out for a moment to his locker, finds a photo of Craig, and kind of has a little bit of a breakdown.
Yeah. Has a wee bit of a mental break. That's okay.
Yep.
Sometimes we need that.
Yep. You just found your boyfriend who was, killed by a little kid's drone?
Yeah. Not only that, died to save
Jason.
Yeah,
that's right.
I will say I really liked that moment, like as a sort of a reminder that in the midst of all this like good comic stuff, this action and people blowing up and shooting and all that stuff, right? Like it was a very human moment to take like almost an entire page and sort of bring it back and have a character like reflect on the fact that
well, the shock wears off a little bit.
Yeah, right.
And you get those tender moments.
Yeah.
They do thread this line in this comic where it can't be that touching, otherwise it would be unbearable to read.
Exactly, right.
But every once in a while you get reminded that these are people and we're playing a game with lives.
Yeah.
But
it was a
still
good
in
moment.
a cartoony sort of way, right? Like that was a good moment, but soon after we have a murdering rabbit.
Yeah. But that's that's sort of like
a man dressed up as a murdering rabbit.
This is a key point. All right, so Mike and Jason get the radio working while Zavi's having his moment. And they contact the sheriff, who we quickly find out is actually one of the mercs who has intercepted their radio broadcast.
Right.
Not only just a mercenary who's out in Oak Valley, but one of the ones who is in the diner being doused with gasoline that EMT Laura is also in at the moment.
Yes.
What are the odds?
By Laura hearing the back and forth of this conversation over walkie-talkie and getting their location, knowing that they're at the high school and they're going to send some people over there to take care of business, Laura's hand is forced here, and she steps up and takes these guys out.
Yeah.
And then corrects.
He tells them to get the hell out of the high school.
Over the radio and says, get the hell out of the high school and we'll rendezvous soon.
Yeah.
I'm going to be so sad when Mike dies.
Yeah.
Because he's probably the main reason a lot of these people are still alive.
Yeah.
You know what I do like? You know how in White Lotus that for a long time,
oh my gosh,
what's her face was the through line
that
she would go to the different locations and that you would always have somebody in common, a series to the next. It would be fun if the next series had a Mike that he goes to another town and is like, shit, it's happening again.
God damn it.
But he's got the prowess and expertise now to be more of a role player.
But nobody believes him because he's still like crackhead
He's
Mike.
still crackhead Mike.
Right, yeah.
He's like, no, this isn't a conspiracy.
Or does EMT Laura win this and then gets hired to be, the hired gun for somebody else the next time around?
We're going to come back to that because it's kind of my fan theory.
Oh, okay.
She's Rascal Randy.
She's been dressing up this whole time.
So we mentioned that Laura kills these two mercenaries, but they have a great exchange and there's a lot of tension during the skirmish.
Yeah.
And she's basically informed that the sheriff sold out the town.
Correct.
Which we, as the reader, already knew.
We knew, but Laura did not know.
And the sheriff was her uncle, right?
That's right.
Some sort of familial connection.
He told her to leave.
Yes.
And she did not.
That's right.
I think the most fucked up thing about that interaction is we find out how much he was paid.
Yes, and it breaks down to $1,200 per person in Oak Valley.
Oof.
Yeah, not a lot of money per life.
A sheriff got hosed.
Yeah.
Hey, I don't know. If the town is, 5,000 people, it's a lot of dough.
Yeah, math.
It's a lot of dough.
A lot of souls for heaven.
It's like $4,000.
It's a lot of scratch.
Last issue, we were wondering where the groundskeeper was, and we had some theories about that. But here we see him in the bell tower, listening to the entirety of the conversation that has been had between the mercenaries, Laura, and Mike back at the high school. So he knows that they are convening towards the center of town. I'm assuming the bell tower is also in the center of town. We're getting towards these late stage issues.
And it makes sense
comeuppance is coming.
That he's there at the center of town. If he's like the cleanup and the orchestrator and all that. That's his hub.
Yep.
I still have a theory about that guy that is delicious to me.
Yep.
He's in on something. Either Rascal Randy is his son.
Oh.
Because we don't know his identity, right?
Rascal Randy. We haven't seen his face.
Don't know his identity. Or he has an alternative motive. This on the scenes planner guy.
Yeah.
He's either tired of being screwed around.
Maybe he's colluding with one of the states.
It could be.
Fixing the game in someone's favor.
It seems off that he is just kind of mentioned randomly.
Yeah.
Like I know these writers, I know these creators, not intimately, but enough to know that they don't do this by accident.
All right. Ready to go back to the high school?
Let's go.
Mike and Jason are fleeing, and they can't find Zavi on their way out. That is because Zavi has had a run-in with Rascal Randy, like we mentioned earlier.
Who is probably haunted.
I do love that they kind of turn Rascal Randy into Jason Voorhees.
Yeah.
He won't die.
It's so good.
Yeah.
It's so good.
I loved the pool scene.
Just him sinking.
That panel was of him at the bottom of the pool was so good.
Yeah, it was really good.
I think he was also just like looking up from the okay. Well,
yeah.
He's so fast in that rabbit suit.
And then just, opening the door in the next page and Zavi being like, come on, man.
Yeah, so good.
Yeah. Zavi makes a daring escape. He sees that Mike and Jason are in the school bus ready to go. They've hijacked it. And he makes a jump from the roof of the school onto the school bus and then down into like the window or one of the doors or something. So they're on their way. They're on their way out, and they've left Rascal Randy at the high school. Who
is now down, presumably an eye or something.
He got like stabbed in the cheek or eye with a pencil.
Yeah.
Follow this trend with me just for a second.
Following.
It may not be anything. Rabbits are known, story-wise, to multiply quickly. What if there's not one Rascal Randy? What if there's like
Rascals Randy?
What if they're like a triplet set, or like there's like that's how we can move so fast is because there's multiples of them.
It's Rascal Randy, Rascal Raymond, Rascal
Randys.
Rascal Randys.
They identify as Rascal Randy.
Rascals Randy.
Yeah,
like attorneys general.
or Spiders Man.
Like Spiders Man. Yes.
I've seen
They're called Arachnikids.
A handful of people on Instagram cosplaying Spiders Man. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened that made that.
He's from like Earth
more popular.
666.
Dude, I love Spiders Man.
Yeah. Okay. Next scene. Jason's mother, Audrey, who we haven't caught up with so far this issue, is fresh off of killing Layla Blaze.
Another great human moment.
Yes.
Where she is freaking out about having killed someone.
Yes. She's saying like, it was self-defense and like trying to rationalize all this stuff. And it's like, you don't have to worry about like the whole town is murdering each other.
Right.
That is
you don't have to worry about your legal defense right now.
Yeah.
But it's still like, it's a really great human moment.
Yes.
Because there is a lot of like, I think a lot of media never has people go through that moment.
Yeah.
Where they're like, oh my God, I just took a life.
Yeah, right. You're just not moving on in murder mode.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. So she is in shock and unfortunately finds herself in one of the recluse's traps in the woods and comes face to face with the recluse. Mm-hmm. We don't know what's going to happen next.
At the end of the issue, she is not dead. Like,
no, just trapped. And so we've seen these killers to have mercy in some scenarios and no mercy in other scenarios. It's just kind of at their whim, you know? So who knows what's going to happen with her? We have no idea. Back in the game room, Massachusetts starts clarifying with the Carolina twin that her sister has a chance to survive if she can get a weapon from another state and win the game. Now, if that happens, she wins the game on behalf of the state whose weapon she's wielding.
Yeah.
So in exchange for not only this information, but possible other helping hands, they're trying to set up Lady Carolina to get the lone gunman's weapon so that Massachusetts can win and the Carolinas and Massachusetts can kind of be in cahoots moving forward.
Right.
Yeah.
The only problem is EMT Laura now wields the gun of Massachusetts.
Yeah.
So we've got Lady Carolina on the inside about to get a call from her sister to go after EMT Laura.
So that's
great orchestration.
That's my fan theory. Yeah. I think Laura is going to end up winning
for Massachusetts.
She's going to end up being the victor.
Yep.
Kill all of the killers.
Yep.
And be the next chosen person.
Yes, totally.
But I don't know because I don't see EMT Laura wanting to play this game.
No,
and that doesn't jive with this upper echelon of folk.
Here's the thing. I think she's ready to play the game because last issue she had the back and forth with the lone gunman who was like, take it to them.
Yeah.
Like you're bringing the fight to them if you're gonna survive this thing.
Yeah, it's a Hunger Games thing.
Yeah, so I think she's completely game to pick people off, and I think the first domino to fall for her was killing these two mercenaries. Yeah. She got in a situation wherein it was like life or death, and now she's broken the seal, as it were, and is probably now ready to kill anyone else in the game.
Here's what I'm saying, though. In this game of exquisite corpses, when you win, I presume you play in the next games.
That is not
that hasn't been made clear yet.
So here's the thing. Here's what I took away from the conversation between Massachusetts and Carolina.
Yeah.
The people who wield the weapons are ultimately not important. The game piece is the weapon.
Yeah.
So they only pick killers.
Yeah, guns win, explosions win.
Yeah.
Fire wins.
They only pick killers because they are representatives, and somebody who is a professional killer or a psycho or whatever is going to wield the weapon that they're given better than a normal person. Right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what that's the whole thing. It's a Chekhov's gun situation. Whoever has that gun at the end, or that
whoever has Chekhov's gun
wins the game.
Yeah.
Right? The last weapon standing.
That's right. Greg, rebuttal?
My rebuttal is I think we're all wrong, which is the genius of this comic.
Yeah. Zavi's going to win. He's going to shoot the last person with the gun.
I think in this comic has shown us through 9 issues now that what we know is not what we get.
Totally. Yeah.
People have died that I thought were going to live. People who are... Rascal Randy's still alive, right? He was in my first, I think, 3 rounds.
Yeah.
Because I thought, what a clownish character. Obviously, this is a humor bit.
Yeah.
They're going to kill him off quick just to get to the good people. Case in point, Lone Gunman is dead.
Yeah.
We thought he was going to the final rounds.
Yeah, Endgame, yeah.
I
thought Lone Gunman and Fox Mask Killer.
It's hard to see what people's motives are. It's hard to see the game zoomed out, which I think is purposeful.
Yeah.
Which I think is why this comic is so captivating and keeps people reading, month to month, is because we don't know what's going to happen. Everything's a red herring. Everything's a monkey paw situation. It's what happens in warfare.
Yeah.
Anything is game.
Yep.
Like all's fair in love and war, and that's exactly what we're getting in this scenario. And I'd like to say that EMT Laura has better altruistic tendencies than to play this murderous game, because she can't possibly think that she can get to the end and then take down this 100-year-old cabal of rich people to purify this part of the...
I don't think that's her intent.
Yeah.
I think her intent is to save as many Oak Valley citizens as possible.
Yes.
And she does that by killing the representatives.
Yeah. I think
the murder representatives.
I think that is her end goal, is to survive and help people.
Yeah. Fool's errand.
But that is justified because she knows that this is a game. You're right. Otherwise she would get a bus and drive out of town, right?
And part of me wonders, does she get the bounty? I don't know if you remember, but in the first issue,
right,
everybody is kind of bought into this because this is my last gasp effort at something, and it's die or be rich.
Yeah.
Or these people who are so cocky, like Pretty Boy, that it's of course I'll win this thing, and then I'll get $50 million or whatever it is.
Right.
If EMT Laura wins this thing, will she be owed Massachusetts $50 million that was promised to the Lone Gunman?
Well,
if I've learned anything, rules don't matter anymore in comics or real life.
Yeah.
You can say one thing all you want, and then they're going to do whatever they damn well want.
So that's the other part of what's going on in my head. There was an off-panel explanation between Lone Gunman and Laura of what the game is.
Yeah.
My guess is they're going to have Lone Gunman tell Laura how to end the game permanently. And Laura, when she wins, is going to say, okay, I want to meet whoever my representative, I want to meet Massachusetts.
Yeah.
And they're going to bring her to the control room.
Yep.
And
she gets one wish.
She gets one wish. Yeah, right. But
kind of a genie situation.
Yeah. But she's going to either work with Massachusetts to end this thing,
game,
or that's ultimately going to be her goal.
Yeah.
Is to end the game for good.
Yep.
Whether she works it from the inside, season 2, she comes back for the next round and works her way, whatever.
I could also see this being the season 2 of this being in the past.
That would be cool. I would love to see that.
Well, and we also want more.
Or the first Exquisite Corpses.
Dude.
Oh, like way in the past. Yeah.
Like
would be really
the inaugural.
Yeah, right. It's
I really hope they do
1800 or something.
Like a back and forth. Like season 1 is the current one.
Yeah, that'd be so cool.
The entirety of season 2 is like ninjas versus conquistadors versus, like back in like the 1800s, and then season 3 is like the continuation of the story. Dude, in the future,
they merge with Department of Truth.
Dude,
well,
sold me.
One thing that I think we all want more of is explanation on Lady Carolina and Fox Mass Killer's relationship and what is happening with the kid there.
Yeah,
they got 4 issues.
I think if that doesn't pan out in this series, then we're definitely getting some sort of past Exquisite Corpses like story
spin-off or something.
Or spin-off or something, yeah. Even if they leave it unsaid, it was still like a really cool, interesting dynamic and motivation for the character. But
totally,
there is more to be explored there for sure. Okay, so just to recap our loose ends and standings.
Oh, yeah.
As we always do. The dead are Leopold Strong, The Congregation, Nurse Pete, Slater, Gamer Kid, Lone Gunman, and Layla Blaze.
Yeah.
Not a lot changed on that front this issue. Our non-player deaths are still Bruce, EMT Ian, and Craig. In the game, we have Lady Carolina, kind of, Rascal Randy, Fox Mass Killer, Pretty Boy, and the Recluse. Audrey is trapped at the mercy of the Recluse. Laura plans to take the fight to what's left of the 13 and is en route to meet up with Zavi, Jason, and Mike, who have commandeered a school bus. Fox, Mass Killer, is in the wind.
Yes.
Lady Carolina was last seen at the pit and is due to be contacted by her sister to form a new plan. And Pretty Boy is back on his feet near the city's center in the graveyard.
In the mask of the Lone Gunman.
In the mask of the Lone Gunman. Groundskeeper is alive and well and in the bell tower. And then, of course, Rascal Randy we saw left on top of the high school.
What was Pretty Boy's weapon? Do we know? He had was it the candlestick?
That was Colonel Mustard.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
He wasn't the knife, was he?
No, that was the Congregation.
Was he fists?
No, that's Rascal Randy. Had bare hands.
Yeah, Rascal Randy's bare hands. Chain? Did he have a chain or something?
Yeah, maybe. Because, like, the rope or whatever was the Recluse.
Yeah. Right.
Wow, why am I blanking on this?
Right? Because I can't...
Kiss?
Charm?
Poison.
Sure.
Oh, there was a poison person, wasn't there?
Yeah.
No, that was Nurse Pete was
Nurse
poison.
Pete. Damn it.
Kisses.
Love. Affection.
He smooches them to death.
God damn it. What was he? Anyway.
So that was issue 9.
Yeah. I hold fast that Massachusetts is playing Carolina.
Sure.
Okay.
Totally.
Because Massachusetts is out of the game.
Yep.
Right?
Well, no. That's what we kind of learned this issue.
Well, hold on. Massachusetts, if no one takes up that gun, is out of the game.
Yeah.
Carolina wouldn't have known that rule unless she dropped that breadcrumb.
True.
Yes.
Massachusetts has been out of power or the ranking of the number 1 spot for a long time.
Yes.
So there is some bitterness there. Mm-hmm. There is some jealousy where she wants to get back on top.
Mm-hmm.
I've been around enough rich people because I'm the wealthiest person here.
Mm-hmm.
That bitterness can fuel you for a long time, and you'll do anything and say anything to get back on top. And I think that is what is happening right now. And I don't think any altruistic thing is going to happen with Lady Carolina getting the gun or EMT Sarah getting the gun or Laura getting the gun. It's all about which rich person's going to win.
Sure.
And I think Massachusetts will go back on every promise that they've made to get back into power.
Sure.
Yeah. Well, right now, I think the only promise she's made is to use Carolina as a tool to get into power.
Right.
So
because Carolina really just wants her sister.
She wants her sister to live.
Carolina is desperate right now.
Yeah.
And you don't show desperation
right
around rich people, especially in a game of life and death. If Wimbledon has shown us anything.
You know what? You know what season 2 should be? Season 2 should be the Southern Exquisite Corpses.
Oh.
And it's like the Confederate states.
The Mason-Dixon Exquisite Corpse.
Like Kentucky and...
I want to see...
And Louisiana.
What if
Oh, it's
Alabama.
regional.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What if...
It's not the 13 colonies.
Yeah, it's just like by region.
Huh. That's interesting. It never occurred to me to be anything other than the 13 colonies.
They should do that. And so the weapons would be like a beignet and like moonshine.
The king cake baby, you choke on it.
Yes. There you go. Yeah.
RC Cola.
You get RC,
Moon pies.
A Coke.
So here's the thing. I don't know if this is like mentioned, but like we're only focusing on America. What if the Exquisite Corpses game has gone worldwide, baby?
Yeah.
And yeah, America's Exquisite Corpse game gets exposed at the end of this, but there are other countries and municipalities.
You got a UK one.
Mm-hmm. Australia.
You got like somebody has to use a bagpipe. Somebody has to use
death by haggis.
Death by haggis. Death by bad teeth.
Yeah. Really hard baguette.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Some wooden shoes.
Mike's
from
done
the Dutch
with our nonsense, I think.
Yeah.
All right. Sorry, we had to have a little fun.
Thanks for joining us for Podsquisite Corpsecast. We'll see you next time for a double digits issue. Can you believe we're going to be at issue 10?
We've made it.
Very exciting. All right. Thanks, guys.
Brush your teeth.
See ya. Bye.